what happens in our body and in our brain when stress gets too much. Pretty much all of us have experienced too much stress at times. I'm just guessing for you guys, but I can certainly say that for myself, having run a business for 28 years. Unexpected events happen all over the place, all sorts of pressures. And so what happens in our body, as you're aware, is tension builds up. Usually there's something unresolved or something we have no control over. Often people will feel it in their chest. It'll be a constriction. It'll affect your breathing. It'll also affect often the stomach. The stomach is connected with anxiety often. When we feel out of control in life, when we're putting a lot of attention on things that we have no control over, other people or other events, things happening out there in the news or what have you, when lots of stuff is happening and we feel a sense of a lack of control or helpless or powerless, it often shows up in the belly. So what happens is when we feel the butterflies, or if we're really under stress for a long period of time, sometimes we'll feel this twisting and discomfort in our stomach, and we'll either get blocked up or we end up with diarrhea. And that happens because when we're really stressed, the body goes into fight or flight, or at least the edge of fight or flight. And when we're in that edge point, we disconnect from the higher reasoning part of the brain because our body's acting as if there's a physical threat, like we're living in caves thousands of years ago. And so we prepare for fight or flight. We shut down the higher reasoning part of the brain. We're left with a very ancient part of the brain. It's all or nothing, fight or flight, life or death, super dramatic. So everything seems super dramatic, and because we don't have as much access to the higher reasoning part of the brain, we're dumber. So the more escalated we get, the more younger and dumber we get. It's like this young, emotionally 4 to 6 year old is running us in that moment, and that part isn't really capable of dealing with it all. So it affects our immune system, it affects our heart, it affects our stomach, the look on her face, all of this stuff. And what we need to do is connect to it and acknowledge it. That can help. Just that alone can make a difference.